Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen. Paul Chamberlain, the Air Force guy, with your Everything RVs podcast. This podcast is for you, those that want to start camping, or those of you that are experienced campers. My job is to go ahead and bring you information so that you can create memories that will last you a lifetime. And today's guest, let me go ahead and give you a heads up. Today's guest, somebody that has been in the business for a long time. And her and her husband, they own Bare Naked Wood, a unique harvest host destination in Fenton, Michigan. At Bare Naked Wood, they offer a welcoming spot for RV travelers to stay overnight and enjoy the beauty of their property. And as the harvest host location, they provide a safe, comfortable place for RVers to rest, recharge, all while they're surrounded by nature and handcrafted woodwork. Now, our guest today has deep roots in the RV community with over a decade experience successfully selling RVs and forming lasting connections with fellow RVers. Her and her husband understand the needs of RV travelers and are passionate about offering a memorable experience at their destination, whether it's through providing a peaceful overnight stay, sharing local tips, or creating a space for RVers to gather and share stories. So without further ado, let me bring in guest today. Here we go. Becky.
Hi. Hey,
welcome.
Everyone. Thanks so much for having me. I appreciate it, Paul.
No problem. So listen, I know we had a couple of glitches here getting things started here today, but it always works out for the best, doesn't it?
It sure does. No worries at all. It's a beautiful day. So my husband, like Paul said, we're a harvest host destination. So we're going to talk to you guys a little bit about what harvest host is. And there's Bear. That's my dog, Bear. So you can say hi to him. Harvest Host, Bear's like, hi, everyone. Harvest Host is a really cool community. If you're not involved in it, I highly suggest you get involved in it. For the simple reason is you can come to places just like this and camp here overnight. We actually just had an Airstream leave here this morning, a little travel trailer Airstream, and they're heading to Hocking Hills in Ohio. So places like this are different and unique. We're not a normal campground. Obviously, you can see we're a woodworking company. My husband and I own, like Paul said, it's called Bare Naked Wood. We're located in Fenton, Michigan. But directly behind me, and sorry, I was trying to get away from the noise of the tractor, but this is just real life. So my husband is working, but I'm going to flip the camera around so you guys don't have to look at my face anymore. But this is where we're actually right now. This is going to be our whole entire harvest host area. So we killed a bunch of grass over there, and we're going to put some paper bricks down and build a structure where that picnic table is right behind that, with probably a fire pit, because obviously we're Bare Naked Wood, so we burn wood. As you can see over there is a bunch of firewood being cut right now. So right now we have a dog park. Behind the tractor is a fence over there for a dog park. If the tractor wasn't on, I'd go over there, but it's just a little loud with the video going on. But majority of our harvest hosts park right in this area. Some of them back in, some of them pull through. It just depends. You know, I've got 40-foot big tag axle diesel pushers rolling through here with tow cars behind it, and they can literally just go up and over. And if I have nobody else and they're not going to be disconnecting a car, they can just pull forward. I do know that we are getting a lot busier here, so I have a feeling that we're going to be expanding this out further past our structures over here. But again, like Paul said, these are different places that you can go and camp at and you can check out. So, and I'll give you guys just a little quick tour. That is our workshop, and this other barn here is half of it is showroom, and then the other half of there is going to be part also workshop as well. So people will come here. Well, we are just a full-blown business as well, but other people, like the harvest host people, come here and they shop, and they could buy a carving, maybe not the eagle because it's really heavy to be taking in an RV, but we've had a lot of people buy carvings. We do a lot of different bear carvings. That's where we do a lot of carvings, really, and mostly our bear. Now, I have to flip around really quick because if you are a fan of Paul, then you have to be a fan of my friend Matt from Matt's RV Reviews. And if you don't know Matt, you better follow him because he has the best toilet chemical available. And he just came out with a gray tank cleaner as well. So we carry his stuff in our store because he's awesome. So Matt's RV Reviews. So big shout out to my buddy Matt, who's one of my best friends. And buy his toilet chemical. Huge, huge, huge fan. Okay, so I'll flip around and give you guys a quick tour of what we got going on here. And the barn is in the works of being finished. So I'll just give you kind of a quick overview of what it looks like right now. My husband and I have only been here about 2.5 years. This barn didn't even exist when we moved in. So we like to have like a little guest book. I've got, you know, some camping mugs, some just kind of cute stuff. Harvest Host itself, they require you to, well, they don't require, but it's suggested that you spend $20, or no, sorry, it's actually up to $30 now, $30 of where you go. Look, I can even carry bug spray. If you don't know about this bug spray, it's amazing. It's called Bug Squatch. He is my friend up from Gaylord, Michigan. We also have syrups and we have honey. You can buy a pumpkin from us. So just different unique things. And again, every single Harvest Host is going to be different. My husband and I started our business with white birch. So we have a lot of white birch items here as well, from, you know, birdhouses to bird feeders. We do a lot more bigger things now. So we do a lot of mantles, floating shelves, kitchen tables, and things like that. We have also a health and wellness business. So if you're ever interested in something like that, that was me, Paul, by the way. I don't know if you know, but that was me. So over 100 pounds and all naturally. And my husband is down like 30. And so, yeah, this is kind of what we do here. And, you know, I won't bore you with all of this. It's just stuff, right? Stuff you can buy at a Harvest Host. You just never know. Everyone is very different and unique. I think the best thing that we do sell is our shirts, though. I'm just saying. It says, get bare naked. We'll bring the wood.
That is awesome.
So we have a CNC and a laser engraver. And then this, again, is just part workshop. So a lot of guys that come here they really like to just come in here, kind of, you know, look around. They love tools. So I get a lot of guys that just want to look at tools or look at wood. And I never know what's going on right here and here while I'm coming in. I know that these are going in next week. Wood beams that they're installing to make look like big rail beams. Piles and piles and piles of wood. And again, this is just one of our barns. So that's kind of the thing about Harvest Host. Like Paul said, Harvest Host is just it's a cool community of different and unique people. You never know who you're going to meet. You never know where you're going to end up. And you get to go and hang out at cool places just like this. And it's off the beaten path. You know, we're personally only about a half a mile off of a main highway in Michigan. So we're about an hour northwest of Detroit. And we host a lot of people here that are coming in last minute because we're so close to, and then I'm gonna flip around because I got a horse. So we have a horse. Hi, Raz. Hi, Mama. Hi. So we bought this farm and she loves treats. So I'll get her some treats. We bought this farm and it came with a horse. So a lot of people like to come to farms and they see attractions, and to a lot of folks, an attraction would be an animal. So we have Raz. Well, we have Raz, Bear, and then we have a couple of cats. So yeah, that's we like to do tours with all of our guests, so people come in and, you know, again, it's just a lot of tools and a lot of things that you just never This isn't like your normal, this isn't a normal campground. You're not going to come here and, you know, yeah, everything's always different. That's actually a really cool beam that's going on. I'm going to go in here and show you something really cool because we just stained this today. This is a big, huge walnut mantle. And it's hard to see because I didn't turn the lights on. But it's like 3 inches thick, and this one's so heavy. Oh my goodness. But this is going installed at our friend Frank and Amy's next week. Curly maple, one of my favorite woods. So again, Harvest Host is different. Highly suggest going to Harvest Host. You got to meet some cool people, some cool things. There's Winnie the cat, short for Winnebago. Yep. Gotta love her. She's a cool cat. What else, Paul? What else are we going to talk about?
So Becky, how can somebody go about joining Harvest Host?
Well, I will actually send Paul a link that will give you a discount. I think it's around $15 off. And he should add that below. And then if you don't do it that way, you could always go just to regular harvesthost.com and sign up through them.
Perfect. Well, I'm also going to have your website for Bare Naked Wood in the event that anybody wants something made for you, right?
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
And of course, then you always have the other thing, right? In case anybody wants to get healthy, lose some weight.
Yeah,
we'll have that link
we have
down
the skinny
there.
drops. We have the skinny drop. My husband's down 30 pounds with the skinny drops. So it's they're not just for women, it's for men too.
There you go. Well, that's awesome. I'll tell you, you have a lovely place there. And how long have you been open?
We've been in business for 4 years, but we've only been here for about 2.5 years.
Okay, awesome. And so now, and you spent, how long did you spend in the RV industry?
I spent about a decade in the RV industry. I worked for General RV, and I was internet sales. So I sold for all of the stores that we had across the United States. They're up to 20 now. And I quit May 1st. It's amazing. Literally amazing. Best feeling ever. Not that it's a bad place. I'm not saying that. It's just a good feeling to not be in the corporate America world anymore, and being able to be my own boss and truly living my entrepreneur lifestyle. That's just who I am anyways. So
perfect.
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you, well, listen, I appreciate you taking time out of your busy day to meet with me and share all this good information for those people out there that maybe never heard of Harvest Host.
Yeah, it's a cool thing.
Yeah. So what's the weather like up that way today?
It's not too bad. In the sun, it's not too bad, but our house is very, it has big like metal roofs on the front and the back, so we don't get a lot of sun through the windows. So our house is always cold. So I have a flannel on because I left the house because it's cold in our house. And it's only September, so we won't turn the furnace on just yet. It's still too early.
Well, listen, I do appreciate you taking time out of your busy day, because I know you got a lot going on there, and we'll looking forward to getting this out, and I'm sure we'll see you one of these days when I'm up in your neck of the woods.
Come and stay with us here at Bare Naked Wood. We're in Fenton, Michigan. We love our Harvest Host. I think we've had about 80 through here so far this year. So hopefully my number was 150. I don't think I'm going to hit the 150, but I'm hoping at least for 100 by the time winter comes here. So come and visit us.
Well, hey, let me ask you a question. So with you having a farm there, do you also, because I know you have like a golf cart, do you do like golf cart tours with people to come in there?
I do quite often if I'm available to do it and take the time. Oh yeah, I've definitely yeah, actually, one of my most recent reviews was like, hey, Becky took us on a golf cart tour, because we have 34 acres here. So, and you're bound to see some sort of wildlife. Last night, Mike and I were out driving around back, and we saw, I don't know, 6 bucks or something like that. So for us, we live on their land, so it just, they live here. That's just what happens.
Well, that's great. Well, listen, I appreciate it again. And you have a great day.
Thanks. You too.
It was great catching up with you.
Sounds good. Thanks so much. See you guys.
Take care.